Putin says Ukraine war is going global. Mr. Worldwide. Russia is already attacking countries all over the world, like the cyber attacks on the US. Sabotaging transportation in Germany or killing people with chemical weapons in the UK. This is not the Ukraine war. It's global Russian escalation, and it has been going on for at least a decade now. Starting with Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2014. People seem to forget that was the initial attack. Not 2 years ago. Well, if it isn't the genocidal cunt making threats again. Putin, Europe's hemorrhoid. And it's all because he keeps on escalating the conflict he himself started in 2014. You can hear his weakness in every threat he makes. Russia pre-notified US of Orishnik missile strike before attack on Dnipro. Well, yeah, otherwise the US would have assumed it was a nuclear strike. 30 minutes before launch. Greater than the United States was pre-notified briefly before the launch. Through nuclear risk reduction channels, Defense Department Deputy Spokesperson Sabrina Singh said. Greater than the warning, sent 30 minutes before the launch, was also confirmed by Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov. Greater than the US had previously alerted Ukraine and its allies that Russia might test such an experimental missile. The good news about the warning is they actually care about not being killed. I find this to be rather comforting. The second a nuclear power loses that care, we all die. This is a good thing. It's when they stop giving warnings that we actually are in trouble. Testing a missile is an interesting way to express you're going to be bombing someone else's country. That explains the embassy evacuations. The US is ramping up sanctions by targeting the last major Russian bank not yet blacklisted. I'm actually surprised that there's anything left that isn't sanctioned at this point. I feel like this should have been done 1,000 days ago. What took so long? And yet Russians can still use their Apple and Google phones and drive their Tesla cars. All of these could be bricked or severely downgraded remotely. They hit the last unsanctioned bank. And Gazprom. Over 100 oligarchs and elites on this one. This is one that will really hurt them. Unfortunately, we're doing this right before a Putin filator is about to take office. Why on earth did we wait? More than 600,000 rounds of Swiss sniper ammunition reach Ukraine. Get the Finns in to train them. Swiss sniper bullet. Does it expands its blade? Scissors and corkscrew when it enters the body of enemies? Well done Poland for mugging off the Swiss idiots and supporting Ukraine. For anyone not aware, Switzerland is still refusing to let any of their ammo go to Ukraine. Poland deliberately broke the rules to make this happen for Ukraine. You know who your real friends and allies are. Article. Greater than __ sniper ammunition from Swiss P Defense reached Ukraine via a Polish company in July 2023. Reported SRF investigative on Thursday. Citing official information, __, greater than according to Swiss public television, SRF, and the audit report by the State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, SECO. The delivery by the Thun-based company Swiss P Defense, formerly Ruag Amotech, consisted of 645,000 rounds of sniper ammunition of 2 different calibers. The report was seen by the Keystone SDA news agency. Greater than the rounds were sent to the Polish company UMOSP, which then passed the ammunition on to Ukraine 4 days later. Greater than __ use in Ukraine unclear __ greater than this re-export violated the arms embargo and Switzerland's principle of not supporting arms deliveries to belligerent states. Greater than SECO told SRF. We can confirm that exports to the Polish company in question will no longer be authorized until further notice. It is unclear whether the ammunition was used in Ukraine. Greater than as the SECO audit report also states. Swiss P Defense knew nothing about the transfer prior to the delivery. It therefore exported the ammunition on the assumption that it would remain in Poland. In November 2022 and May 2023 respectively, SECO approved the export, which took place in 2 deliveries. On presentation of an import license from Poland in accordance with Article 5b of the War Materiel Ordinance, greater than __ agreement that ammunition will remain in Poland __ greater than Swiss P Defense has also taken measures to minimize such risks. For example, it was agreed with the Polish company in a framework agreement that the ammunition could be resold only to state authorities, private security companies, weapons manufacturers or sports organizations on Polish territory. SECO concluded, greater than according to the SECO audit report, 145,000 rounds of 0.338 caliber sniper ammunition and 500,000 rounds of 0.308 caliber ammunition were delivered from Poland to Ukraine on July 14, 2023. RUOG Swiss P Sticks action. Incredible rounds. Propellant is top-notch and projectile construction is sound. It's 145,000 rounds of 0.338 and 500,000 rounds of 0.308. .308 is the civilian version of 7.62 by 51 mm NATO. And while often used in sniper rifles, battle rifles, and other small arms, it's also used as machine gun ammo and some older light machine guns. .338 is almost exclusively used for sniper rifles and big game rifles.